Yeah, I missed what I was trying to shoot there. Completely messed that up. There was somebody in some bright red outfits that looked as though they might have been on a navigation exercise, but who can tell? Yeah, I messed that up. Missed that. I couldn't see what he was staring at. It's not very far off him. He was a fast runner. I think it's safe. Come on. No, this way. Come on. He's up the tree, mate. Come on. It is relentless. I picked up another bottle just as we started to walk away from down the bottom there. We get up here and there's somebody's poop bag there. And we already have several other people's in the bag here. It's just relentless sometimes, so it seems. Okay, I cleaned up the bottle. I've poked around on the internet. I've spent far too long on this, and I'm not getting to the bottom of it. I mean, I've been looking at all manner of stuff here, all manner of it, and it's a little ambiguous, a little bit difficult to tell. So I'm going to call it quits. Let me go to the photograph I've taken of the one that we've got. Right, there we go. On balance, I think it's fair to say it's a 6.5 ounce bottle from 1963. That's where we're going to put our money. It has a seam that runs right to the top, so I think I think that's what it is. It's 1963. Right, what I'm going to try and do sat here, that's not going to work. Right, that is what was I filming just? Yeah, what I'm going to try and do is capture on the camera what you can see with the naked eye. Right there, look at the light reflection, and you can just about make out a ghost image of a label there. Can you see that? Right, there's the edge of it, and I'm going to roll it towards me, so the edge of it is in the highlight there, and you can just about make out a logo there. As I rotate the bottle, is that visible in the camera? I think it is now. However, even with the naked eye, you can't quite make it out. You can't quite make it out. I mean, it's like a ghost image there. And if I keep on going, right, on the glass facing us there is what appears to be here. That had a bit of paper attached when I pulled it out of the ground. And there is the edge. There is the edge of that ghost image right there. So I can't figure out quite what that ghost image was. Is that a ghost image of a paper label? The paper that was stuck to that tiny little fragment of, nothing identifiable on the paper, that came off when I stuck it in my pocket. I didn't realise until we got home later it had gone. But you can see where it's, the Pepsi Cola logo scrolling by there as I do that. There's a ghost image of it. Yeah. Anyway, enough with it. I've spent far too long on that. That will go onto a shelf somewhere with all of the other rather interesting bottles we've picked out of the floor. I got one up here, in fact. Yeah, and like I say, that there is the World War I beer bottle. That's definitely of great interest to me. But yeah, we have a collection of these things, and as I said, when I die, nobody will have a clue what they are. They'll probably go in a skip. Tragic. I need to find some way of giving them to somebody who cares. But anyway, enough with the bottle. Fascinating that survived all these years in the ground.
That's almost as old as I am. Extraordinary.